Namaste everyone, I'm Aphinya and this is Aphinya Yoga. Today we are in the kitchen. Today we are juicing. Are you knowing anything about juicing ever? If you never come across the juicing, please let me the first person to invite you to give it a try. I did drink my first juice 2 decades ago, and when I felt it in my body, I told myself, you have to continue doing that. So fast forward 2 decades later, I'm still here and juicing. And you know what? The value of it feels so much more important to me now than ever, because not that ever, than 2 decades ago, because I feel a lot older, and that nutrition, when it hit the body, just feel even more amazing. So I would love you to consider if you never ever juiced before. Now, what am I juicing this week? I do celery, carrot, cucumber, apple. My kale from the garden is the best. Ginger and turmeric. And here they are, ready to be fed into my cold press juicer. As you can see, I am just slowly feeding the produce through this slow juicer. And I mix the vegetable and the fruit as I go. Now, I will be the first one to admit that yes, juicing is an investment. Like the juice machine itself, it's not cheap. However, I always say this to myself, my health is worth investing. And you know what? If you just have to think about it. Sooner or later, we have to invest on our health. Anyway, you either can invest on your health earlier, or you may have to invest on your health later when your body is getting so sick and you have so much aches and pain. And that is actually something I experience with the people in my circle that I love. Right now, the money that they spend is just about fixing the aches and pains in the body. And it's always put me in the awe of why not invest earlier? Why not take good care of your health sooner? And most of us know what to do. It's like people who are smoking, they know that they should not smoke, but they smoke anyway, right? So the question is, how can you or one of us will have the courage to break that cycle and say to oneself that, you know what, I will be good to my health from now on. And sometimes, someday we will kind of not doing such a good job and take good care of our health. But that is also a good opportunity to practice being kind to oneself and say, okay, let's try it again. I am not perfect neither when it comes to be good to myself. But I don't use that moment when I, let's say, fall on my face flat in terms of taking care of myself, like I just didn't do it well today, let's say. But I will forgive myself and try it again. Because I believe in keep on trying. The more we try, the more it will become our second nature, and the easier is going to get. But this fight with, the society that telling us, that kind of allure us to do whatever they want us to do so we can buy their products, right? We have to fight against that information. So it's not easy. That's what I'm trying to say. So go back to the juicing. Yeah, it is an investment. When you buy the produce, it's also an investment. But if you really be honest about where your money goes monthly, maybe you actually can save the money that you spend on things that it doesn't really mean so much and put it toward your health. You may try to considering that first, because that is what I actually have done with my spending, because I actually don't really have a lot of money, but I kind of tell myself, okay, like this, I don't need to spend yet, or I don't need to have it. But my health, I need to have it now for the future. My family depend on it. My happiness depend on it. My daughter depend on it. My future depend on it. I don't want to have to spend money later on in my life to have a surgery, to, deal with my very serious illness. I don't want to spend money then. I would rather spend money now. I'm done juicing. So what left is just to put now the juice into the container and drink one here and drink the rest throughout the week. Now I just want to show you one thing. Those mountain of fruit and vegetable on the table that you see it's right here. It's all of them, the fibers is in here. Isn't that amazing? Now one good thing about slow juicer is that it extracts most of the juice out from your produce. What it means is that it's actually save you a lot of money when you juice. So I'm trying to squeeze even any juice. You still have some juice coming out, right? But not as much as those fast spin juicer. However, they are definitely more efficient slow juicer out there nowadays. Mine is Omega, which I have it for 10 years and it still work like a charm. I am not going to buy any new slow juicer right now until this one is like break on me. Yeah, you can see I'm squeezed really hard. There's barely the juice has come out, and you want that. Now I have this big bowl of juice. I'm gonna transfer it into the glass jar. Seems greeny. It's so fun to hear my students say, "You're drinking dirt." I am like, no problem. If the dirt make me healthy, I will drink dirt all the time. You just have to have an attitude about it, because sometimes people, when they say things, maybe they don't mean to harm you. It may hurt your feeling. However, you just have to put things in perspective and know that you take good care of your health. Okay, now I need one more jar. Let me try this quick. I can hint that ginger. Oh, I think the kale's in there. You can like hint that green smells in it. It tastes good. It tastes pretty good to me. However, I'm sure that if you're not a big fan of the vegetable, you will definitely say to me that this it just tastes bad. However, your taste bud just have to adjust to get used to the vegetable that you has been walking away from it for so long. But in this, there's a lot of mineral and nutrient that it just go right into your body and the cell right away after you drink it, and you will feel something magical when you drink it. If you're new to the juicing, you can start proportion. You can start portion your fruit and vegetable by having more fruit than the vegetable. But hopefully gradually you can graduate yourself. When your taste buds start to change, you just portion your fruit and your vegetable more in a way that you can enjoy it. When you drink vegetable juice for a long time, like for me, I have to say I still have to put apple in it because it feels good. Without vegetable, without apple, I don't know that I still can do it or not, or I have to do a lot of cucumber, because I love the juice that have a lot of water coming out. But at some point you are going to find that ratio that is just for you, and you're gonna find what fruit and vegetable you want to choose. You can choose one or two, or just like me, many of them all at once. I hope this video is inspire you one day and you will bring yourself into a juicing. See you in the next video, everybody. Namaste.